from the West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. One sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid, an LA native who grew up here before his football career took him around the country. His guy sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His guy's also 3-0 to begin the year, so this one of the highlight games around the league this week. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we're underway here in SoCal. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory.
Kansas City.
First down throw, Mahomes. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Has it at the 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Barkley finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
They fake the handoff now. Stafford finds his back. Kyron Williams. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Handoff for Williams, running left. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hicks on the stop.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12. at the 24-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's going to work it to the 20. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man. That's Nakua. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Rams, 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
180!
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Makes the catch. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker to try the point after. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 7. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And it's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's short of the first after a mild game. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stafford now against the blitz. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Chiefs and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets into the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another throw for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They'll run for it with Barkley. That'll be the 1st and more. And he only needed 1 more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley. Touchdown! The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Rams 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. There's a man, that's Konate Monfield. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Final
1.
throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on Miami. And it's the man with the 0 across his chest, Calvin Ridley. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 58 yards for the score. The Titans are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the former Notre Dame quarterback, Riley Leonard. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Colts bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Packers get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. He'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams first down.
Stafford back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Number 17.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Man in motion, out of the slot. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now, 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on the side. You're just looking for a short-yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Williams on the stop.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Stafford from the gun. Won't get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to Brian Robinson.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yellow. Hard side.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
3 brings up second and goal.
He gets it again.
Rams 6-yard line.
And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown,
The
Kansas City.
Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 35, Rams 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards, just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to second and 10.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's complete, Naku on the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw, Mahomes. Evans brings in the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so block that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll get this one complete to Mumfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Zephyr. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, one final shot. Finds his back, it's Robinson. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.